Hi, can you hear me?
Good morning, Professor.
Yes, oh, good. Isong-mi, can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. I'll just put my...
Yes.
Now, can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just wait for some other people, some other students to sign in. So let's see. It's past 12. What's your name again? Let me see. I have a list here. What's your major? Sung-mi. What's your major? Lee Sung-ju, right?
Yes.
Your international relations major?
Yes.
Okay. Your first time to be online for a class? So how does
Yes.
it feel?
It feels quite new to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
It's not very comfortable doing this, but because we don't have any option but to do it like this, and so let's bear with the situation. Uh-huh.
Okay.
How many classes did you enroll for this semester?
For the semester, I remember I rolled to six.
Mm-hmm.
Six classes.
Six
Yes.
classes. In 6 classes, all of it will be online like this?
I remember that 2 or 3 classes will be on
Online.
using the Zoom, this program,
Okay.
and the others will be on lectures on the CTL.
I see. I also have a lecture uploaded. Did you see that? I have uploaded like an orientation for 21st century. Did you see it? Did you go to CTL for our class?
Thanks.
Can
Yes.
yeah, did you open the course orientation?
Yeah, but I saw the orientation.
You saw it the other day. And
Yes.
were you able to see what will be the lessons that we will be talking about for the semester?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And how do you find it? How do you find the lessons? What can you say about the lessons that we will have on what's this for the whole semester for 21st century?
Hold on a second, please. My Wi-Fi is quite unstable.
Okay, sure.
I'm trying to fix this.
Okay. I'll wait. That's quite normal when you are using technology as you communicate.
This is my Wi-Fi problem.
So where are you right now?
I'm at Pohang.
Pohang, I see. So you'll not be going here for 2 weeks, right? You'll be staying at home during the entire 2 weeks. I can't hear you clearly. Can you say that again?
I'll be in the dormitory.
Uh-huh.
I'll visual.
Okay, so you will be moving in the dormitory.
At 28 years.
I
Expecting.
see. Yeah, that's good because we don't have yet any announcement or any information on what will happen after the 2 weeks of March. For now, the administration is ordering us to conduct classes online. But after the 28th or at the end of the month, we don't know what will happen.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah. And I don't see because I live inside the campus, and I don't see a lot of students living in the dormitory. My building is just beside the Kelly House, if you know Kelly House.
I remember. I heard of the Kellers.
Yeah, you heard of it. Yeah, it's one of the buildings inside the dormitory where I think Koreans stay there because they are forced to, not forced probably, but they are, they are, I think, practice to speak in English. That's why they opt to stay there together with the foreign students. Let me see. There's another one. Oh, what happened to the other students? Are you receiving all the messages that I see, like both in KakaoTalk and in CTL?
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder why students are not entering. It's already 12, and I don't know what's happening. Anyway, okay, so while waiting for them, and so as not to waste the time, may I ask, what's your idea about this course that you have chosen? Why did Yeah, why did you choose to be in this class?
So, mm.
Oh, there's
Oh,
another
someone here.
one. Yeah, I cannot read his name. It's in Korean. Hi,
He's preparing.
I think so. Yeah. So just like what I've asked a while ago, I have here. Is this app correct? Who's this? Let me just look for the other students. Yes. It's in Korean. The other one is still connecting with the audio. Let me just answer those who are. Is this 21st century? Uh-huh. Let me hold on a second because their other students are lost.
Okay.
Generation. I'm really sorry for this first meeting. Are you enrolled on a daytime or nighttime class?
Many students attending to this class. Daytime.
Daytime, right? And this is daytime, right?
Yes.
Daytime. This is
Yes.
daytime in 21st century, right? What course?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Wait, the other students are lost. Let me just give them the meeting ID. Meeting ID. 150, 675, 678. What's your name? The other guy who just came in. Can you see him?
Yes, I see him on visual.
Yeah. Can you read his name?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. What's your name? I'm really sorry I cannot read Korean, so it would be
Yeah, my name is Bo-Yun.
again.
Bo-Yun.
Can you say that again? Can you
B-O-Y-O-O-N.
Boyoon? Okay. Can I ask you what's your major?
My major is tourism management.
Oh, tourism management.
Yeah, I was in your course, G course
Okay.
last semester.
Yeah, but I can see you clearly because I don't know. Maybe your lights are off, and I
I think something is wrong. Wait a moment, please.
yeah. Can you please fix your camera?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see you now. Oh, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I know you. Yeah. Welcome back to my class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi,
Yeah.
Hi.
So the other one, Kim. Let's see.
Kim Kwang-sok, professor.
Yes, Kim Gwang-sok. Why is your video enabled?
Actually, my laptop camera is broke down, so it
Okay.
doesn't work.
Okay. So
I tried it. Yeah.
yeah, probably for now that's okay, but we would like to see you. So can you do something about that?
I'll try and change the computer like for next class or
Yeah, for now it's okay because this is just our first time, so everybody is at a loss trying to find the best way to communicate online. Can I ask the other guy who just came in to say something? Please acknowledge Donghan Shin. Donghan Shin. Can
Yeah,
you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, can you say something about yourself?
Hi,
We haven't
I'm
started.
David Shin
Yeah,
from KHC. I'm studying KHC as an international finance, and this is my
okay.
senior year. This
Your senior year. Okay. So
Yep.
welcome to the class. We haven't started yet because we're waiting for some students to get in to the platform. So, okay. While waiting for the other students, may I ask you guys if you have seen the video related to our course? I have actually uploaded the 21st century orientation. Did you watch it?
not yet.
Not
Not yet,
yet?
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So I invite you to please watch the orientation. I actually did it in advance so that those who are wondering what is this about can probably have an idea about this class. So nobody bothered yet to open it.
I think so.
Okay. So
Sorry.
okay. So it interests me now because you just enrolled without finding anything about the course. May I ask for your reason or reasons why did you take up this class? Anybody can answer. The question is addressed to all. So why did you enroll at this 21st century class?
For me, I'll start.
because
For me, I started. I enrolled for this class because I actually liked your last class for the last
Okay.
semester. And so
Thank
I
you for
wanted
that.
to learn more from you and
Okay.
from this kind of class.
Okay. So thank you for your very nice to hear answer. That flatters me, but no, it should not. Okay. No, but I do appreciate students coming to my class for the second or third time. How about the others? What motivates?
Yeah, I was in your last class either,
Yeah.
and I feel really it was good.
Okay.
And one of my friend was in this class, 21st century country.
Okay.
So he said it's good. So I think it's very good to have it in this semester too.
Oh, okay. So you were actually informed by a friend to take this class. So you're invited.
and about my experience.
And about your experience. Okay, I'm happy to hear that you find our previous class really interesting for you. How about the others? Those who haven't taken any class under me. What motivated you? What interests you to take this class? It doesn't sound familiar because it says 21st century. So I would like to hear from you. Why password? So what can you say about that?
So, Professor, are you asking me, or sorry, I can hear you clearly here.
Yeah, the question is addressed to all who are online right now. Anybody can answer.
Mhm. The reason why I take this course
Yeah, go ahead.
is because I know the name of the course itself sounds very practical. Because
Very
like
practical.
like all the class I take other than because it's all about like crazy based theories. But this class I looked at up the syllabus,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it could be helpful like to in like a real world like the workplace. So I
Okay.
thought it'd be helpful and useful to know the 21st century skills.
Yeah.
Before since I'm senior, like a year before getting to a job, where I thought it would be helpful and useful to learn about 21st century skill. That's why I'm taking this course.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's actually recommended for
Mhm.
people who are interested to be more competitive, to be more successful, not only in the workplace, but in life as well. Because the skills that I will be teaching or that they will be talking about in this course are skills that you can use as probably an employee, or maybe not only an employee, but in whatever career or whatever endeavor that you choose. And at the same time, being a productive citizen of wherever you wanted to live after you graduate. So who else? Lee Sung-ju, would you like to say something?
Yes. Well, I felt interested about your class's title, as it
Mhm.
says 21st century, and we are living in the 21st century. So
Okay.
I thought this class would help my skills.
Sure. Yeah. Skills that are not hard skills, but soft skills. Something that will complement the learnings that you have taken from your other courses. Of course, you are, taking courses that will make you a more, I would say, competitive professional. Like some of you are taking tourism management, others are maybe in international business, and so whatever you're learning from what you have taken or are taking right now will definitely be more after you finish this 21st century skills. Now, while waiting for the others, may I tell you that this Zoom, okay, that this Zoom is actually it's a software application wherein I got it for free. Okay, I'm telling you I got it for free, and the reason why I'm emphasizing it's free, it's because it's very basic. According to the website, that the maximum engagement that we can have is 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, this will be cut off. And since this is my first time to go online, I don't know if that will happen. I mean, some have said, I have heard from some colleagues that there's no cutoff anymore. There's no cutting off after 45 minutes. So if that happens, maybe we can continue until we finish our class time. However, if it's true that they will be cutting us off on this meeting at 12:45, then please listen. Our option would be to take a break. Okay. As you see, there's another invite sent to you through Kakao. Did you see that? At 1 o'clock. I cannot, there's no time increment in between like 12 or 12 and 1. So it should be by the 30s, like 12:30 or 1 o'clock. And so we have to wait until 1 o'clock before we can open another session. Is that okay with you, guys? So did you get that? So if we get lost in 45 minutes time, wait until 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to open this conference meeting again. So because this is just a trial thing, that's why I'm not sure yet. We're all grasping at this new way of, having our class, because we're all used to being in the classroom, talking without any mediator, like for example, this technology. And so we're all lost, right? And what's good for now is I've seen some of you. I'm expecting 17 students in this class. I keep on adding more. Okay, and so yeah, I'm happy that they're one by one coming in. So welcome to those who have just signed in. Okay, so I think that's clear. And again, there are options. Guys, can you please silent your phone? Can you please mute it so that we don't disturb each other? Please put it on a silent mode. I can hear Kakao Talk buzzing in. So it's better if we make our surrounding quiet so that we can clearly hear each other. Do you get that? Okay. So aside, yeah, go ahead. Anybody who would like to say something? I just,
Professor,
yeah, go ahead.
for like if we go over 45 minutes, then we're changing the address, right? The meeting
Yeah,
address.
I actually send you the invite.
So
So
that's the
just,
second, right?
that's the second one, if in case we'll cut off. But
Okay.
if this will not be cut off, then just ignore the invite. Okay, Chung Jujin. Okay, so that's it for now. Okay, we're getting more. As I can see here, there are already 8 participants. 2 doesn't have video. 1 doesn't have a microphone. So what will happen if there's no microphone? Donghan Shin. Who's this? Donghan Shin? Your mic
Hello?
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what happened to your mic. So who else? Those who have just get in, can you please acknowledge? Can you please say something? I can see a number here, 561 5668. I'm really sorry, I don't know you. I can only see a number on display. Can you please introduce yourself? The lady with a 561668 ID. Changju Jin. Changu Jin.
Yes.
You're in? Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Would you like to greet the other students first before we continue with this orientation?
Hello, everyone. My name is Chang Woo-jin. Thank you.
You're so that's a very little introduction. By the way, oh, Minju Wu. Is that it? Minju Wu Tourism? Minju Wu.
Yes. Hi.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone. I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who else? The other one with the number. I cannot see your face. Oh yeah. Who's that? Is that you? Minju Wu? Guys, can I ask a favor from you? Those who are here, those who are in, those whose name is written in Korean, can you please help me by changing your name in alphabet so I can call you by your name? I'm really sorry. It's so hard for me to read your Korean name. So please, next time, as you get in, kindly change your name in alphabet so I can acknowledge you. Okay? So going back, this is our first time to meet online, and so there's nothing permanent. I mean, I haven't conducted the orientation yet because I'm waiting for some people to get in. As I have previously mentioned, I'm waiting for 17 students for this course. So do you know how to use the Zoom? That's the first thing. Do you know? Is everybody, what's this? Everybody familiar using this application? No need for orientation. Like if you want to say something, you can chat. And let me tell you that as you come in, I get a signal that you are in. And so that's why I acknowledge people as they get in through this site. Okay. So as you have your turn, when you speak, the camera focuses on you. And so I get to see you if you are the one talking. So again, there's another announcement is for those who haven't opened the CTL yet, I have uploaded a course orientation for you to get to know this course and for you to be updated and informed of what to expect from this course. Okay, so let me see what else. Any other issue regarding the time? I mean, regarding our class time? Is it okay for everybody to meet us according to the class time that we have? Are you all okay with it? Guys, can you please respond? Are you all okay with our class time? Like as I've said, our set class time is of course today, which is 12 to 1:15, and the other schedule is on Friday, 10:30 to 11:45. Is that convenient for you for the 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The
Yes.
second thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just confirming that we have the same schedule for this 21st 01 class. So it's every Tuesday. Please set up your calendar that we will be meeting every Tuesday at 12 o'clock and Friday on an earlier time slot, which is 10:30 to 11:45. Do you have any question before I start the orientation? Any question, anything that you would like to say about this? Although, of course, I have uploaded the orientation, but I would like to show it to you. Let me try that one, okay? Let me see. How do
Professor, video, do you have to watch it? Like, is it a, what do you call? Like, is it a must?
Actually, at first, I was thinking of just, uploading lecture videos. But when I surveyed the students with regards to that plan, many of you said that you prefer to have an online class like this. And so I have done that. But since I have done that, I have uploaded it. But it's just a course orientation. But
Oh,
because we will be meeting online during class time, there will be no more uploaded lecture materials such as that recorded video. What I have uploaded in the course material, if you will check it, is the whole lecture notes for introduction and part 1 for this 21st century class. So if you want to be ahead of the lecture, and if you want to know details on what we will be talking about as we meet online, you can download that copy and read it for yourself. Because if I will be showing presentation, there are not so many words in the presentation, but what I will be showing on the presentation are just things that I need to emphasize. The complete notes is available in that uploaded lecture material, which is part 1. Okay, let me try if I can pull out let me see if I can pull out the lecture notes. I don't know. Wait, can you see? Can you see let me, really sorry. I don't know how I will overlap this one. I'm trying to open the presentation. So where's that? Share screen. Can you see something?
No.
Okay, hold on. Can you see now?
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Okay, hold on for a second. Uh-huh. There's nothing. Okay, hold on. Trying to figure out. Do you see? No, nothing. Hold on for a while. Can you please hold on for a moment? I'm just trying to. Nothing? Anyway.
Nothing.
Okay, hold on for a second. Can you just wait? For those who have just came in, can you please introduce yourself while I'm trying to fix this one? I have seen some new students signing in. Can you please acknowledge? Oh. And I'll just fix this if I give me a second. While you're waiting, maybe you can open the syllabus. Can you access the syllabus that I uploaded? Can you please take it down from CTL?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, hold on. You have with you the syllabus. I don't need to show it now.
Professor,
Yeah,
maybe if you upload the link in the chat,
okay.
you all can watch it while using the laptop, right?
Okay, hold on. Let me do that. I'll give you the link. I'll share, right? Sorry,
It's okay.
I have to open another one. Okay, that's it. Can you please check? Okay, so you're all in. So if you will look at the first first slide, it says there that how today's students can stay competitive in a changing job market. So again, this course is highly recommended for students who are about to graduate, students who would like to learn more, students who would like to maximize their potential in whatever they do, like maybe to excel as the best student, or maybe to be the best employee or the best entrepreneur in their chosen field. So again, the title of this course is 21st Century Skills. Second page, you see there my name. As I've said, my name for those who do not know me yet, for those who have taken this class first time. My name is Professor Torres. I am from the Department of Tourism Management, College of Business Administration. I have some students, as I already acknowledged, who have been with me for the second time. So I thank you for choosing this class, and I'm really happy to see you again. For those who are first time, I welcome you with an open arms, and would like to invite you to a lot of challenges that I usually give to students who are taking my class. Now, third slide, are you all with me? Third slide. If you will see in the third slide, there are so many things happening in this world, okay? So can you look at the pictures? Can you see that in the picture, what is the cost of this kind of online lecture class that we have right now? Is, of course, we all know the reason, the virus. The virus prevented us from seeing face to face. It prevented us from doing our regular things. And that's the reason why we're all here. So I would say that it's not only a virus, but it's an issue that not only Korea is addressing right now, but the whole world is affected by what's happening, right? If you will agree with me. And in connection with that, what happened to the businesses? The businesses shut down. The businesses are, they're all not making money because of the situation. And moving on to another scenario that you will see on the third picture is a lot of people are finding it hard to live, finding it hard to survive in the challenges of this time. So some people are usually becoming homeless when they get old, which is a pretty sad situation, right? Because if you get old, the tendency is you should be more comfortable, you should be more secured. But right now, it's the other way around. The things that are happening is the other way around. So homeless people living in the streets, making both ends meet. And unfortunately, also, the situation that we have right now, not everybody has the access to education. You are very lucky that you have parents who are very supportive to send you to school. But for some people, even though they really would want to learn something, however, money or the absence of resources prevents them from having the right to education. And that's why we are giving this 21st century skills. I don't say that this will guarantee you to become rich. That's not my point is. But my point is, how can you make sure that you can maximize your potential in the academic environment and in the workplace? So as we all know, there are so many things happening. So the challenge for us is how to be competitive. How to be competitive in this changing job market, right? So I bet everybody will say, yeah, that's really a problem. Even though you have finished from a good university, even though you have a high GPA, but the question is, will that high GPA, will that graduating from a very good university guarantee that you will get a good job? will that guarantee that you will be the most, I would say, the best fit for the job? And so, because there's no guarantee about that, we have to learn what else can we invest on. This is an investment. Investment in a sense that we're not only paying tuition fee for this, but it's an investment to yourself to learn more skills, not only the skills that you have right now, but to learn more how to learn, to make the best of everything. Okay? Moving on to the course objectives. First, the objective that we have, students should be able to identify lifelong skills that will help them succeed in the 21st century workplace. What are these skills? What are these lifelong skills? Any idea? Any idea about these lifelong skills? Guys?
Lifelong skills.
Yeah, lifelong skills. So
Eating,
yeah, go ahead.
eating vitamins every morning.
What? It can,
Eating vitamins every morning.
uh-huh. So what is this? What kind of skills are you supposed to have to make you succeed? Whether working in your own company or working in
Oh,
another's company, or whether, continuing your studies.
having a healthy diet.
Healthy diet, is that a skill? Yeah, of
That,
course
that,
you have to take care of yourself, but there are
like,
skills
right?
that
There's
what are you saying?
like you have to control yourself, like not to drink,
Communication.
not to have McDonald's, and you know, it's
Are you telling that to me?
no.
Yeah, actually that's one of the areas that we have to, take a look into. But anyway, there's more aside from that. Okay, just to mention a few: collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, communication. These are some of the lifelong skills that we should know how to use. Okay, moving to the second course objective: exemplify how to become a lifelong learner who can be a knowledge creator. When I say knowledge creator, you just don't copy ideas from other people, but you have to have that skill of knowing how to, of course, create your own knowledge. Another is technology savvy. When we say technology savvy, how do you understand that? Guys, can you please turn off the Kakao Talk? It disturbs my flow of thoughts. Whoever owns that Kakao Talk buzzing, can you please make it mute? Okay. How do you understand technology savvy? How do you understand that? Techno savvy means, anybody? No answer?
Can I say
To
Yeah.
understand current technology,
Understand
utilize,
technology. Yeah. Understand the
and
technology,
how
how to
to utilize.
utilize it. Yeah, utilizing and, making use of it in the right way. Of course, everybody can use technology right now, right? You agree with me? Even kids, they know how to play game. They know, to make pass the time by having the technology. But the question is that technology helping the person, or making the person lazy, or making the person unproductive? So technology savvy means making use of technology, uh, in making the right way of using it. Okay, problem solver. What kind of problem? What kind of problems do you face every day? We have personal, we have office problems if we are working, workplace problems as well. We have family problems, we have community problems, we have country problems, we have world problems, right? So problem is all around us. The question is, how do we take part in finding a solution? Don't say, I don't care. It does not concern me. But are you being a responsible citizen if you say that? We have to take part. We have to be a team player, not only in the group that we will be having, but being a team player in the workplace, in the community, and anywhere you can be part of. Okay? Innovator, what will you innovate? Nowadays, we don't need people who can replicate the machine. We need people, we need graduates who are better than machines, who are capable of doing things that machines can do. Ask yourself, are you that person? And then
Yes.
effective communicator, yes, good. If you're that person, then let's see how to make the most out of it. Effective communicator, to share ideas with others and to respond positively to change. So there are things that we cannot control. There are, like for example, this virus. There are things that we there are things that we cannot have our hand on it. But how do we approach that? How do we react positively? Because there's nothing permanent in this world. Everything changes. And so how do we adjust to that one? Okay, so are we clear about that first two? Moving forward,
Yes.
yeah, we have the third objective, which is to apply knowledge to be a responsible global citizen who has a relationship based on fairness and tolerance, is culturally competent, and able to connect locally and globally. How do you understand global citizen? You are a Korean citizen, right? But how
Yes.
do you
Right.
understand a global citizen? Can you be both a Korean and a global citizen?
Yes.
So how do you understand that?
By taking part in global activity may make you a global citizen.
Okay, can you give me an example of the global activity that you're talking about?
Like business
Like
and
business?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, how about the others? What can you say about global citizen?
Nowadays, global citizen is more important because every cultures or something like movies or anything is worldwide became.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah. So similar, something related to that. When we say global citizen, that means to say we don't only love the people coming from the same race. Like for example, you're a Korean citizen. You should not only be biased or loyal to Koreans, but also when we say global citizen, you are aware that we are connected. Connected even though we are of different culture. Like for example, you are Korean, I'm a Filipino, then there are other people as well. Being a global citizen is being an accepting person. Accepting in a sense that we don't try to change the person. We don't befriend the person if you know they can eat Korean food, but uh, we respect the person regardless of faith, regardless of race, regardless of who he or she is. Why? Because of course we are all citizens of the world, and so we have to be open that people have different cultures. Okay, so that's why we say relationship based on fairness. When we are fair, we don't only favor people who are coming from the same race, but the practice of fairness means you're fair regardless of who that person is. So the fairness is practiced based on the situation and not based on who is receiving that favor when it comes to weighing things or looking into a decision. Tolerance. How do we tolerate people? Tolerance are we talking about here? When we say to be tolerant means, sometimes there are people who behave not the same way as yours. But how do you react on that? How do you respect that person even though that person already advanced in your limit? Okay, so yeah, tolerance, culturally competent, meaning to say you know how to deal with people from other races. So culturally competent, you don't question them, but you try to understand, you try to respect people according to their culture. And when we say global citizen, that means to say you are not only good for Korea, but wherever you go, whether be it a call of work or a call of service, you can be anywhere in the world. Like for those people who are doing volunteer work through Caritas. Okay, so you can connect locally. Connecting locally, it's easy for you because you're connecting with Koreans. But connecting globally, that's more challenging. Okay, so moving on to the last course objective is plan how to become a successful individual. You want to become successful, right?
Yes.
Everybody wants that. Even those who are not in school, they want to succeed. Okay? Much more if you are in school. When you are in school, you have a dream. And once you have a dream, you set your goals to achieve the dream. Okay? But sometimes, things doesn't happen the way we want it to be. And so we have to be resilient. Not only that, we have to create opportunities. Creating opportunities would mean opportunities not only for us, because as a global citizen, we're not supposed to think only of ourselves and me and I. It should be thinking of others as well. Okay? And confident in pursuing a passion. What do you like to do the most? What do you think is the thing or is the work that will make you a better person or make you excel in your chosen field? So are we good?
Yeah.
Questions before we move forward? Or good thing we're not cut off. We don't need the link. Any question? Nothing? Okay. Let's move on to the practical implications. So practical implications mean, what can this course help you? Okay, so this course will prepare you with the knowledge, with the skills, and of course, the confidence to participate effectively in the community. When I say community, it can be community of learners, like in the academic environment, or it can be a community of people working together, like in the workplace. Okay, and also learning how to cooperate and collaborate. So it's not only it's not only me, because to cooperate means it involves people. Okay, to cooperate and collaborate, students can take an active part in building the community, the nation, and the world. We have a role to play. We have a mission to do. I know that some of you did finish military training, and that military training is a service to your country. But it doesn't end there. There's still more to do. Not only for your family, not only for your country, but for the world. Okay? So does this sound interesting? Does this sound interesting? As you've said, I forgot your name. You said it's a very practical course. Yes, it is practical. Practical in the sense that it's not only for you to get the best job, but for you to become the best version of yourself. Be you are a single person, or if you will become a family man, you will be on the right way as you take things in your hand. Okay, but even though this is a practical course, still it is graded. I'm really sorry. I hope it's just a pass and fail thing, but this is graded. This is a 3-unit class. And so if you will look at the next slide, the grading and assessment, just like the course that you have taken under me last semester for those who are second timers, this class will be graded on Curve. So you will look at that screen, okay? So it's broken down into 4 criteria. The first is midterm assessment. You might be, this might be something new for you because I don't usually give a written test, but because situations are not within our control, and so the only thing that we can, assess you, assess your learning would be to have a written test. It doesn't mean that you have to memorize what's the definition of collaboration, the definition of creativity. It's a simple, probably analysis of a case or maybe a problem that I will be laying down on your hand. Okay, so that's 30%. And yeah, probably if the situation is still like this during the midterm, you don't need to come to class, but you can still take the written exam. Then the next is final assessment, which is an oral presentation. Maybe you're wondering, how can we do oral presentation if the situation is like this? Don't worry about that. I am creative enough to find ways on how to, how to do out this oral presentation. And I keep on saying collaboration, teamwork, and so expect that you will practice that during the oral presentation. Then participation, that is here in our online classes. And hopefully when the situation permits, a face-to-face interaction. And then your attendance is also graded. So as you get into this platform, your attendance is already counted. As you open recorded notes, your attendance is also counted. Okay?
Professor,
Yes, go ahead.
for the midterm, so we're gonna have is it like a exam? Or
It's called a major exam because it's something that will test your knowledge. But uh, as I said, it's not memorization. I hate that. That's only for a low level of thinking, low level of learning. So basically it's, hearing your reasons and looking at your way of solving things. So that will be for your midterm.
oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else who has a question? Don't worry, you can open notes. You can surf the net to find answers. So it's easy still, right? It's easy. It's also very practical. And there's no right or wrong answer. Depends on because the thing that I would like to see here is, where are you coming from? How do you find your reasons? What are the foundation of your reasons when you look at a problem or a case? Okay? So, some online class helpful tips. This is very, very practical, as you see. Show up, you're there, but I wonder where's half of the class? There are only, I think, 7 or 8 people who are here. Be yourself and respect for others. Ask questions like what you're doing right now. Communicate with me to clarify your expectations. Everything can be solved when we communicate. So if in case you have some questions in your mind, I will not be able to read that. I will not be able to hear that. So ask me. I'm very open to questions. I'm very open to whatever you ask with regards to the course or anything that concerns you. Okay? So complete your assignments. Completing your assignment is not, it's not a daily, it's not an everyday, every meeting assignment, but assignments would be probably depending on one section of the lesson. And it's very, I would say, very practical, because when you look at the assignments, the concern is you. Remember, you are acquiring skills. So whenever I ask questions, the question is directed to you. Don't care about other people. When you do a reflection, when you do an inventory, we will be doing a self inventory here, because of course, in order for us to fill the gap, in order for us to make you ready for the 21st century, you have to know yourself, right? That's the first thing. Then think before you write. That means to say, there will be times that I will be asking you to participate in chat if you don't talk. But yeah, so what I would like to, in short, what I would like to say here is, you have to be mindful of your words, not only of your words, but whatever you will write, because it's for public view. Okay? And the intentional space is this. So if you're comfortable with Zoom, we will be using the Zoom for the online class. So I guess you guys who were able to get in doesn't have a problem getting into Zoom, but the rest, I don't know what happened to them. So because of that, I appeal that you help them how to get into this platform, because that's a start of being a responsible citizen, helping the other people, reaching them out and finding where they are. You know who are with you, right, in the group, because I have created a group in Kakao that you see each other. So if in case there are questions that are addressed to me, but you know how to answer it, please help me give them the answer. The answering is not only my responsibility, but I invite you to take part, an active part in, answering questions that might, interest, or that you may have 2 cents of wisdom about that. Okay? Any question? I would like to pause here as what's this? Because the next part would be what we will be doing in class. This is about the content itself. Before we move forward, I'm asking if you have questions.
Nope.
Are you still with me? Is it still okay to continue? I would just like to give you a view of what will be the content for this course. If you will look at the next slide, what we will be doing in class is we have only 5 parts. 5 parts of the course, and the division is not equal. I mean, it's not equally divided because one part may take time. Other part might be happening simultaneously with other parts. Like, for example, are you with me on that slide? On that slide wherein it shows you what we will be doing in class. Part 4, do you see that? 21st century skills practice. It might be part 4, but the 21st century skills practice is actually, it will start as soon as we finish the introduction. It will start soon because I would like you to start practicing with me as we talk about the contents of this course. Is that okay with you? So even though it's part 4, but it will be simultaneously done with the other parts, with parts 1, 2, and 3. If you will look at this, introduction up to parts 3 are all lectures with activities. When I say lecture with activities, when I lecture, it's not only that I want you to listen to me, but the way I lecture, for those who have been with me in the previous semester, it's always an interactive lecturing. When I say interactive lecturing, I do lecture, but I don't bother if I am interrupted by a question or if I am interrupted by an additional example or a clarification about something that I'm talking about. I would like it to be that way. I don't want to monopolize a discussion such as this. My idea of a lecturing is interactive. That's why I am thankful of having students who are very interested to say something, who are open to a new way of learning. It is a new way of learning. It's not a traditional way. When I say traditional, it means that you're just there listening to me, right? But the way I want to do things in this class is the same as how I do it before, interactive. If you have questions, ask. If you don't agree with me, say something. If you have a differing view, say that. It will not be against you. We're here to learn from each other. As I always emphasize, learning does not only come from me. Each of us is capable of contributing to a new knowledge to each one of us. Okay? So, yeah. The introduction will talk about how to learn, how to innovate. And it's about innovative learning. What we will practice in this course is innovative learning. You might be wondering, what is that innovative learning? In the next meeting, I will talk about what is innovative learning. Probably you know what is traditional learning, right? You're used to it. You're exposed to it. You're part of it. Like ever since you started schooling, it's always been traditional. And I'm also part of that. When I say traditional, that would mean finding your place, sitting down, listening. That's it. Next time you come back, quiz, right? That's traditional. Things have changed. Education has changed. And so we're here to learn the new way of learning. Okay? So that's about the introduction. Part 1 is answering the question, what is 21st century learning? What is it for you? Okay, what's the difference between the way we learn now and the way people learned before? So we'll try to see. And probably you can look back at how you learned things when you were in elementary, when you were in high school, and the now. Okay, then second part or part 2, what are the 21st century skills? If you will say, oh, I have it already, good for you. But the next question is, how do you use it? Some people have it. Simple as you have an application in your phone, right? How many applications do you have in your phone?
So
How
many.
many? So many. Question, are you all using it?
Yes.
Good for you if you're all using it. But how about if it's just there, eating up your space? I have the tendency for that because once I hear something and I think I like it, I will store it. But you know, when you look back, when you examine your phone, you realize, oh, there's a lot of things that are just eating the memory, right? So if it's eating your memory, what's the use? Like whatever you store in your brain, if it's just there, eating a space in your brain, how does it help you? Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Mm,
Yeah, I
I'm
hear
s-
you.
okay, so where am I supposed to look?
I don't know.
Okay.
We can see you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let me just continue before I acknowledge those who have just came in. Part 3 is how do we acquire and learn 21st century skills? So how do we get that? Where can we get that? And how do we learn it? And of course, part 4, as I've mentioned, is 21st century skills practice. Okay, so I'll pause here. I'll stop here so that I can walk you through the other slides next time. So for the meantime, I would like to acknowledge those people who are here. As of now, we have 10 participants. For those who have just came in, can you please introduce yourself? Those who have just signed in, especially the ladies, the guys have been here since I opened this site. Ladies, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so how should we? Okay. Huh? Yeah, this is a little embarrassing.
Again, while you're thinking, I am inviting you guys to please change your name into alphabet. Please help me make my job more easier in reading your name. So please, I can acknowledge those people who are in alphabet like Donghan Shin. Let me see. Changgo Shin, Soyun Shin, Lee Songju, Minju Woo.
Just let
The
me get
rest
my
I cannot read. Pardon the ignorance in Hangul.
ma'am. Okay. Damn the lights.
So Yunshin, can you introduce yourself? We're about to finish because we started 12 o'clock.
Oh yes, yeah. I was a little late. Yeah, I didn't know how the Zoom app works actually. So yeah, I was here
Now,
and
yeah, now you know?
yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay.
So I just have to introduce myself to the other people right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so hello everyone. It's a little bit unusual for meeting all you here like this. My name is Soyeon Shin, as is shown right in here, and I'm a senior right now at Keimyang University, and yeah, I wish we can have well, have a healthy time together. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's also your second time in my class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I have you before in international tourism and culture.
Yes, that was in my second year, I think.
Okay. And now you're graduating. How time
Yes.
flies. Okay, who else? Anybody else who would like to introduce himself or herself? Minju Wu? Minju Wu. Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you already introduce yourself? I'm sorry. I'm a little forgetful. I don't remember. So as we close, ladies and gentlemen, is there a question with regards to the platform that we will be using for this week and for the next week of this class? Is it easy now for you to navigate? I understand those who came late. Yeah, it's because that we're not familiar with the one that we're using right now. But of course, after this, I expect that you will be online at the time. I encourage each and everyone for us to be on time. Please sign in 5 minutes before the time. That would be a great way of being on time. Because if you just come, not at the same time, that distracts me, and that, of course, makes me lost as I give you the orientation. And because you are not coming in at the same time, I tend to repeat whatever I have said already. So it's a waste of time. But I understand it for now because, of course, this is first time for us. So that's usual. Okay. So
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
thankful to Zoom that it did not cut us off after 45 minutes. So I guess everything, please ignore the invite for at 1 o'clock. There's no need for that because we were able to hold this meeting continuously until the end of our time. So again, before we close, I appeal to you to please open the course orientation, which is uploaded in our CTL, so that you get familiar with what we will be talking about for the whole semester in this class. If in case you have questions, you have suggestions on how you can learn more and how you can learn best, I'm very open to that. If you are good at one skill and that you would like other people to learn from you, I'm also open to that. So as I've said, the learning is not only coming from me, or the knowledge is not centered in me. Everybody is capable of sharing whatever you know, whatever knowledge you have. Okay? So
Yes, ma'am.
please, calendar our meetings. So we were done with the week, with the first session for this week. We have 3 more meetings to go to for next for within the 2 weeks of online classes. No more questions? Clear? So yeah, it's clear if we have microphone, if we have earphones. It's so hard to understand each other if we don't have this. And also, again, I would like to remind everyone, mute your phones, okay? Or turn it on a silent mode so that we don't disturb people who are in this meeting. Okay? So for now, I thank you all. Those who don't have the camera, please, I hope next time you have it with you. Find a way to look for something that will show your face, because it's nice to talk to people when you see them. Although, of course, it's mediated by this technology, but it's good to see each other as we talk about lessons in this class. Okay? Thank you, and I hope to see you again on Friday. Have a good day. Bye-bye to all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, miss.